Okay, guys, we're going to do the session 2 commercial real estate deal breakdown. So this is where it gets real powerful. When you've got 4 or 5 residential properties, or maybe it's 6 or 7, and you get ready to sell them all at once, and you've got quite a bit of equity in all of those all together, you could do a 1031 exchange, IRS code 1031, and roll those proceeds into the next property. And let's say you make 500,000. Here's a deal that you could do, and I'll show you how powerful this is and how much money you would make in cash flow by doing a commercial deal. Okay, so here's let's say we have a $2 million purchase price, and that's because we are putting 25% down on a commercial deal, or 500,000 plus closing costs. So those are about 20,000. So we've got a loan amount of approximately 1.5 million at 4.5%, 25-year amortization. You got 520,000 invested total up front. That's with your appraisal, your earnest money, everything. 9% cap rate. That means 9% return on the 2 million. That gives you a net income of 180,000 with management expenses built in. So you're not having to manage this sucker yourself. You can manage it yourself, and I'm sure you can improve your cash flow even more from that 9%. We're shooting for a triple net lease property that has tenants paying insurance, taxes, and maintenance from the walls in. Owner buyer is only responsible for the roof and the parking lot. So we've got our total expenses for debt service, $100,049.88. Total mortgage expenses yearly, $750 per month in reserves for the parking lot and roof repairs, or $9,000 per year. An inspection will tell you the story on when the parking lot will need to be resurfaced and restriped, and if the roof will last a long time or need repairs as well. Plan your reserves according to the timeline of repairs needed and when those will need replaced, and the cost involved divided by the timeline. So, if the inspection says, hey, your parking lot's going to be need to be resurfaced and restriped in 3 years, plan accordingly for that expense and your reserves accordingly. Same with the roof. So you've got 180,000 in total income. You've got total expenses of 109,049.88. That equals 70,950.12 in total income. Guys, that's your cash flow on that 500,000 that you've invested. And if you bought these residential properties like I showed in the last session, the last video, you have now amassed 70,000 in income that's coming in from your 10 years, call it, of investing in residential real estate, and you've traded into this property. If you can live on 70,000 a year, you're done. You're done working, guys. That's how powerful this stuff is. So 70,950.12 divided by the $520,000 investment, that's a 13.64% cash on cash return, not including your principal pay down or appreciation for rents, since these rents are going up 1.5 to 2.5% per year, depending on the lease terms, right? So $5,912.51 in monthly income from the $520,000 invested in a triple net lease commercial property is very consistent, very predictable income. Principal pay down over 5 years, guys. This is where it gets powerful. Not only are you making 70,000 on that 520,000 you invested, you got principal pay down from this tenant. On your loan balance in 5 years is 1.314473, 1.3 million. So your tenant has paid down 185,526.93 in principal. That's equity to you. That's a $37,105.38 additional yearly income added to your income of 70,000. So you're making over 107,000 a year, 108,055.50 in total yearly income. That's a 20.78% cash on cash return. You're making back your money in less than 5 years for your initial investment. So you can see how powerful this stuff is, guys, how powerful commercial real estate is, and how once you get one of these and then you get the next one, it gets real powerful, and it gets very freeing as far as getting you free from the day-to-day grind and the rat race. So hope this is helpful. I hope y'all are learning something from this. I'm trying to add value here and just give as much nugget little nuggets as possible for everyone to learn. So, all right, cheers.